good morning. For me, good evening for probably most of you. I have nothing to announce before anyone makes a not appropriate joke. But let's not pretend. I think this sucks pretty bad, right? I think. I've tried to calm down a bit, so I'm not crying. I'll try not to cry. But, you know, today is a hard day, and I don't think we should pretend that it's not. I don't think any of you want that either. I think crying is good too. If you guys want to cry, you can cry, but I will try not to cry more than I already cried, is rather what I was trying to say. Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh, hi indeed. Hello, my jailbirds and humans. I love Mumei. I'm going to talk about it a bit, so my apologies, but I love Mumei. I mentioned it with her, and I didn't really have a lot of time. But Mumei is such a special person. Like, some of the other members were saying this too, but she's such a light. And I'm sure many of you, whether she was your Oshi or Kami-Oshi, or you just like Hololive, I'm sure you were able to feel that from all of the stuff that she did. Her original songs, her covers, her karaokes, her regular streams. I just think she's so amazing. The things that she accomplished were incredible. Like, I remember when her Stellar cover came out. That song's already iconic, but I was like, this is incredible. And I've always looked up to her for lots of reasons like that, because as someone who really loves music, especially, Mumei always kind of, to me, had a bit of this natural innate talent that makes me really admire her. It's hard for me to it's hard for me to articulate, so I'm trying to find the right words, so my apologies if I'm not speaking the best, but she's incredible. She can sing amazingly. She is such an incredible person too, and her soul is just so kind, and I'm so honored that we got to be friends and that I got to be her coworker, getting to call her my coworker and be like, yeah, Mumei, that's my coworker. We work together. Not only that, but we hang out too, even outside of work. She's just wonderful. So it's a big sadness. It's a big hit to my heart. Gura senpai too is going to be departing back to the sea. So I know it's really rough, but thank you guys for sticking around and staying with me, staying with Holo EN, and continuing to support all of the girls whom you love right up to the end. You know, it's rough. I love Hololive. You guys all know I've been a big fan of Hololive, just like a lot of you, since even long before I was in, pretty much since Smith debuted. I was like, oh my god, this cool thing. Whoa, this is so amazing. Whoa, look at all of them. Oh my god, I get it. They're idols, but they're streamers and they're anime girls, and oh my god, this is amazing. And so Hololive means so much to me, and I was so happy that despite my brainworms and despite how I may have felt about myself, that I was able to join and be in a group with all of these amazing women who are so incredible and really work so hard and are just so supportive and incredible. Like, all of my senpai, all of my gen mates, all of my kohai, like, genuinely, there's so many amazing things that I could say about every single one of them. I just am so honored to be able to be in this space with all of these people. And so if it's any reassurance, I have absolutely no plans to graduate pretty much ever. So you guys don't have to worry about that. I love it here too much. I'm so happy to be here. I love my job. It's literally a dream job that I've pretty much is the accumulation of everything I've ever wanted to do in my life all in one place. And I worked so hard to be here. And not only do I have these amazing coworkers, but I've also gotten to meet all of you in this just amazing kind of community that was built not only by my senpai, but now me, Advent, and Justice as well. And just seeing you guys, the kind of people that you are, the ways that you are so supportive and just kind overall, I just think it's such an amazing community. So I want to be a part of that forever, you know. But yeah, Hololive, my point is, it's really, really special. And of course, you know, you never know, but like a lot of people, like, they might have different dreams. They might have had this as their dream, but then they might have realized that maybe it wasn't what they expected or things like that. So on one hand, I do want to also say, well, I understand that graduations really suck. It's like the cherry blossoms in spring, you know? They only last for like 2 weeks, but for those 2 weeks, God, is it beautiful. This is my first time being here for cherry blossom season, and I felt that way the whole time. Like, I was like, even though I didn't grow up in Japan, this feels so nostalgic. I feel like I've experienced it in a way, because I watched so many anime that I've seen the scenery, but I guess I could never picture it in real life. So then being able to like see it, and like with all this stuff going on, I guess I was like thinking about it in that sense, being like, well, these cherry blossoms are really beautiful. They're not forever. I know they're going to go away, even when I started seeing the green sprout out of the trees while they were still covered in the petals. Or once I saw them like in a few days suddenly go from still being this beautiful pink to being completely barren or green, I couldn't help but feel sad. I was like, it's over. But with that too, there's it won't be the same flowers that were on the tree, but the cherry blossoms will be back next year, you know? Because the tree is not dead. It perseveres. You know? It just flowered. That's all. And it'll flower again. So my point is, anyway, I'm being awfully sentimental. My apologies. But, you know, idols are sort of like that too. So it's important. I feel like it's important to treasure your idols and your time with your idols, and expect, even if, you know, obviously, like, for example, I don't plan to graduate. I'm hoping to be here 10 years from now. That would be ideal. But, you know, it's hard to explain. But make sure you cherish your oshis and the people that you love, you know. So, I love you guys. That's really it. I don't really have anything important to say. I don't really have anything much to say. At the end of the day, I'm just a girl. I'm just a person. So I know it's probably not much. I don't really have much to offer. I know we're all sad and having a hard time. But I don't know. I just wanted to be there for you guys. Because I know it's hard being in the silence after you know, it's over. And you're just kind of in your thoughts. So I wanted to talk about it a bit with you guys, not only, but I also wanted us to be together for a bit, because I also didn't want to think about it too much by myself, if that makes sense. So, sorry I'm not like Socrates or someone, and I don't have like some wise words of wisdom I can impart or anything much cool to talk about.